Hey, Jules Plus Vegan, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. We are talking 5 steps to a positive mindset because right now the only thing I'm positive about is that I don't have one. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. I was really struggling today. Oh my goodness. um, Life is challenging. Today was challenging. There were a lot of situations and people that I had less than tolerance for, you know? So I thought I'd check in with my JBV community. That's Jules Plus Vegan if you don't know. And just tell you guys, yeah, I was struggling. You know, my windshield broke on my car. And luckily it's layered, so the little creepy crack is just in between the layers. It's not like literally, exposed, but it's up to no good. And if you know cars now, the windshield's 350, the calibration of the computer, which is literally putting in 3 codes, is 650 more. Just $1,000 minimum to change my windshield. Well, God provide, of course He will, but am I, excuse me, distraught? I'm super distraught. I did not want to have to deal with that. This is still my fake tooth. I get my real one next Thursday. Yeah, next Thursday. Which, of course I'm paying on. So there's just things, people, things. So I thought I need to remind myself quickly, that's why there's only 5, on how to grab that positive mindset. Are you in? All right, let's do it. And of course, I'll include this in the description of the video. And yes, I'm still struggling. Not as bad, not as bad. I'm probably 75% healed. Again, that was from COVID all over Christmas. It was from whatever virus I got after that. It was just like one thing after another. And I'm still struggling, but I do rejoice that I coughing a little bit less, having a teeny bit more energy. I'll welcome it all. All right, stay with me. How to have a positive mindset. 5 simple, love the word simple, steps for developing a positive mindset. Staying positive all the time is something we all struggle with, even the most optimistic of us. However, learning how to develop and maintain a positive mindset is relatively easy to do if you know what to prioritize and focus wholeheartedly on yourself. Here are the best things you can do to help change your mindset to a more positive one. Now, I'm a trillion times positive for everybody. I'm a little harder on myself for sure. And on days like this, I kind of lose sight of things. So I want these few tools in my toolbox, if you will. Number 1, go easy on yourself. They act like that's such a simple thing, but I still like the idea of it, so I'm in. It says, understand that forgiveness is key, not just for others, but for yourself too. No one understands as much as you do, or how much effort you put into your life and your goals. Word. It's easy to beat yourself up when things don't go according to plan, but approaching failures with a pessimistic mindset is only going to further set you back. Consider everything to be a learning curve and adapt from your mistakes rather than letting them haunt you. Make sure you're congratulating yourself on your wins too, no matter how small. If your friend flunked a job interview, you wouldn't reprimand them for it. You'd do anything you could to cheer them up and shed some positivity on it. So why is it any different for you? If you start to treat yourself like a friend, you'll see your mindset begin to shift far sooner than you might have thought. I love the idea of it, okay? I love the idea. Number 2, show, practice, and gratitude. Being grateful for the little things is essential when it comes to keeping a positive attitude. You have to value and take everything you receive as a gift it was intended to be. Got an extra dollop of cream in your coffee? Wow, thanks. Showed up to work 10 minutes early by accident? Yo, what's up? Seems like today is going to be a good day. If you start to react to even the smallest things with gratitude, your mind will start to naturally receive things in a more positive light. To help practice everyday gratitude, start a gratitude journal so you can stay on top of what you're thankful for. And as always, I have thousands of videos at this point. So up in the, not the top search bar, but the one under Jules Plus Vegan to the right, there's a search bar. And if you put in attitude of gratitude, if you put in gratitude journal, I've done them all. This is just a quick reminder to myself. Number 3, remove external negatives from your life. Like, actually have the courage to get rid of some of the negativity in your life. If you're surrounded by negative people and attitudes, it's no wonder that you find yourself feeling less and less positive as the days go by. Just like happiness, it's also contagious. Negativity. No one can stay smiling every day when you're forced to see and speak to people that bring you down or force their own problems on you. Keeping friendships around that are more effort than they're worth is only going to further distance you from the positivity goal. You gain nothing from entertaining people that don't bring you joy and instead are just wasting your positivity on them. And let's be fair, they don't care. They don't care at all. I can be all the light in the room. It doesn't mean they're going to take in any of it, and it doesn't mean they're not going to be just as ugly and just as negative the next time. For a happy life and a positive mindset, keep people in your life that have your best interest in mind and don't overload you with negativity. If you spend time with people that have their own positive mindset, you'll begin to exercise your own more and more. I like it. Number 4, take time for yourself. Don't let the overwhelming pressures of adult life consume you. It's absolutely vital to take time for yourself so that you can catch up on rest and rejuvenate your mindset. If you spend all of your time weighed down by responsibilities and everyday problems, you're going to find it difficult to think positively. Taking time to exercise, enjoy hobbies, and spend time with friends and family will help clear your mind and reset your mood. Just remember, a relaxed person is a positive person. Unless they're so relaxed they're in a coma. Number 5, get to know your negative thoughts. This intrigues me. No one expects you to be happy all the time and react to even the worst of news in a good way. If something gets you down, take the time to sit with it and understand why it's making you feel negatively. Can it be addressed and evolve into something more positive, or does it need to go? Most people naturally have a positive mindset. They just don't exercise it or treat it right. By removing negative impacts from your life, you're giving yourself a fresh start to think positively again. The takeaway. Before asking how to have a positive mindset, understand that you already have one. It is more likely that negative thoughts and external impacts are affecting your mindset, so it's best to address those first. If you take these techniques into practice, you're going to see a colossal difference in your attitude in no time. Take care and stay smiling. Do you hate it when someone says, smile? It's like, I would be smiling if it were true for me. Obviously, it's not in this moment. So no, I'm not just going to smile to make you feel better, right? I'm one of those people who just naturally smiles like 99.9% of the time. But the few times I don't want to hear about it, right? All right. Anyway, that's it, friends. I just wanted to check in with you, tell you that I'm struggling a little bit, right? I'm really having trouble. There's a ton of things in my life that are required of me right now. My cells are still tired just from being sick. Like, literally, I feel an exhaustion in my body. And I want to do all that's required of me and do it well. But I want to say out loud, without anyone telling me to be more positive, that it's okay to struggle. And it's okay to have a little trouble. Let me see what this is. That's a no. All right, like I said, I'll include this in the description of the video. I hope it helped you. Let's go back for a minute Number one was go easy on yourself. I welcome that. Show and practice gratitude. I already do. I literally say, what were 3 good things in this moment? Remove external negatives from your life. That is brave. And to some degree, I've done it. I can definitely clean house more. Number 4, take time for yourself. I love the idea. I don't have a good boundary in that area. And number 5, get to know your negative thoughts. And I have been kind of slowing down and saying, okay, what is it you're freaking about? Like just now on my way home from work, I was freaking out because I didn't really eat enough today. I knew it. I had enough food, but I just wasn't up for it. I'm still struggling with something. And then on the way home, all of those places on my 10-mile row of nightmare restaurants and everything else was sort of calling to me a little bit. Then I got home. I thought I was going to do something for dinner. It didn't work out. I went ahead and made something else for dinner. It didn't work out. Finally, my husband felt so bad for me, which was very sweet, that he said, look, let's just go to dinner really quickly. There's a salad place around the corner. Let's go ahead and just go eat there. And we did. And I largely made really good choices. There were a couple of items that I wouldn't have had access to at home, and I certainly wouldn't have had at home. But it wasn't terrible. I had to kind of say, oh, well, and know that it was still very much on my plan. It was probably just a little different or a little more than I would have planned. But it was very kind, and it allowed me to get home sooner, get on with my JVV community, and I'm going to pay my tithing right now. It's the last day of the month. And then I'm going to allow myself to go to bed. And there may be a consequence for that because I do have homework and stuff, but I will be a better self tomorrow if I dare to go to bed earlier today. So that's where I'm at, and I think that is a way of caring for myself. All right, my friends, like if you like, join us if you haven't, subscribe. Let me know in comments below how I may support you. And until we talk again, best of all, positive attitude is there for the taking. We got this, and therefore, we're blessed.